Hello and welcome to the opening bell. My name is Isaac, and in this video we will recap the stock market week of June 26th through June 30th, 2023. So let's get started. I am using the TD Bank Stock Market Simulator, and first off, I did do some trading this week. In fact, not that much trading, but I did buy a new stock. This week I bought a new stock right down here, and it's a stock, and it is Meta Platforms. And I bought this stock about around I think it was like Tuesday this week. So overall Meta has done really well this week, and we're going to talk about Meta later in the video, but we'll start up at the top of my dashboard with Marriott. I own 60 shares in Marriott, and I paid for it at a price of $175.95, and its last price was $183.69. I have a profit of $464.51 on Marriott, giving it a big profit for me. Overall, it's Marriott has been a pretty steady stock this week, and with profitable prices, and we're going to talk about how well it did in the charts. Here's the chart for Marriott, and Marriott starts the week at a price of $171.45, and right off the bat, we see Marriott take a huge profit to start the week. This profit will not end for Marriott, as it will continue building profit all the way up, all the way into Friday towards the end of the week, where it will continue taking a jump, a big profit, where it will end the week at a price of $183.69, giving it around a $12 profit from the beginning of the week at $171 to the end of the week at around $183. So overall, a pretty good week for Marriott, with actually a really good week for Marriott with a lot of profit this week, and I think this is a good stock in Marriott as it continues, as we are in the peak season for travel stocks, and as we are in the summer. So Marriott continuing to build strength in its chart looks good for the travel company, and we just hope it continues to profit in the coming weeks. And my next stock that I'm going to talk about is Disney. I own 130 shares of Disney, and I paid for the price of $106.14, and its last price was $89.28. I have a loss of $2,191.33 on Disney, giving it a big loss, and my only stock that I will loss in, and we're going to talk about how Disney performed this week in the charts. Here's the chart for Disney, and as we can see, Disney will start at a price of around $88.10. When Disney starts at this price, right away, it is going to take a huge profit. This profit will build up all the way until it reaches a high of the week at a price of around a little more than $89 at that point. And right there, we're going to see a gradual dip downwards, and Disney's going to continue downwards all the way until it reaches a low of the week at a price of a little around 88 and a half. It was 87 and a half, and leaning towards $88, and then a profit towards the end of the week, where it will end at a price of $89.28, giving it a slim profit overall this week. And with Disney, as we see a lot of fluctuating prices this week for the company, and we just hope that Disney will continue its profit that it had at the end of the week all the way into the coming week. So a pretty slim and moderate week for Disney. The next stock that I'm going to talk about is Microsoft. I own 60 shares of Microsoft, and I paid for it at a price of $310.33, and its last price was $340.54. I have a profit of $1,812.90 on Microsoft, making it overall my second best stock that I own in profit-wise, behind NVIDIA. And so overall, Microsoft has been a really good stock for me, and we're going to talk about how it performed this week in the charts. And here's the chart for Microsoft. Microsoft will start at a price of like $335.02, around that point, and then Microsoft will start the week on a pretty sideways note with the dip and the slim profit, and then Microsoft will continue that sideways note all the way until it gets to right before the closing bell on June 29th into June 30th, Microsoft will take that profit and will continue that, and it will take a sideways note on Friday to end the week at a price of $340.54, giving it a profit this week, all because of this big jump it had on Thursday leading towards Friday. This caused a huge profit for Microsoft, and Microsoft is a really good stock that I have overall with as it is probably one of the best AI stocks that I own overall. And so I hope that NVIDIA continues this profit into the near future. The next stock that I'm going to talk about is Apple. I own 30 shares of Apple, and I paid for the price of $159.89, and its last price was $193.97. With that's huge profit overall, with a profit of just above $1,000, actually $1,022.40. And we're going to talk about something special that Apple had this week, and caused its huge profit this week in the charts. And here's the chart for Apple, and Apple will start the week at a price of $186.68, actually right there. And once Apple will start the week at a good note, Apple will start the week, actually, like I just said, in a good note. It will go up to start the week, and will continue going up all the way towards the end of the week, where it will close at a price of $193.97, giving it a pretty good and huge profit overall this week, with a profit of, I'll say, around $7 overall. And so that's a huge profit for the tech company. And something really special happened to Apple this week. On Friday, June 30th, Apple reached an all-time high $3 trillion in market cap, an all-time high in the New York Stock Exchange. So congrats to Apple on a really high and good market cap, and an all-time high on the New York Stock Exchange. And that's just a really big and enjoyable moment for the tech company as their prices skyrocket, and we hope they continue to skyrocket into the near future. The next stock that I'm going to talk about is Amazon. I own 30 shares of Amazon, and I paid for it a price of $126.41, and its last price was $130.36. I have a profit of $118.50 on Amazon, giving it a pretty good profit overall for the company. And so overall, a really good week this week in Amazon. We're going to talk about how it performed in the charts. Here's the chart for Amazon, and my apologies for the chart, but I'll tell you that Amazon actually starts down here at a price of $129.33. This price will go up to start the trading week, and then it will take a huge dip from the price of $131 to a price at just below $128. Amazon will go up again, no worries there. It's going to go up and will reach probably a high of the week. Regardless, at this point right here, probably both have the high of the week, around at a price of a little above $131. And then the rodeo starts for Amazon. You can't remain profitable. People are probably selling after a big profit here. And then Amazon will go down. It will go up again, and this price will end the week at a price of $130.36, giving it a huge profit overall, with this profit right here that goes up to $131. So an overall really good trading week for Amazon, and I think that I'm going to emphasize on this profit right here because I believe that this profit will continue to go up for Amazon. I think that Amazon's a really good stock, and in fact one of the best stocks on the New York Stock Exchange due to I think that they're going to involve AI a lot with their company and their online resources, AWS included, and I think AI will probably play a major role in Amazon overall, and I think that Amazon can benefit a lot from AI as they join the AI race with other tech companies, Microsoft, Alphabet, and Apple. And so I think that Amazon is a really good stock overall. The next stock that I'm going to talk about is NVIDIA. I own 20 shares of NVIDIA, and I paid for it a price of $272.36, and its last price was $423.02. I have a profit of NVIDIA of $3,013.20 on NVIDIA, giving it a pretty good profit overall, and a huge profit. That is for NVIDIA, and we're going to talk about how it did in the charts. Here's the chart for NVIDIA, and NVIDIA will start the week at a price of $422.09. NVIDIA will then go all the way down, all the way from a price of around $422 to a price at around $405. NVIDIA will then take a slim profit, and will actually some fluctuating prices overall, and it will end the week on a profitable note all the way to end the week at a price of $423.02, giving it a pretty good profit overall, despite the dip it experienced in the earlier week. So an overall exactly like around a $1 profit for NVIDIA, around a $1 profit this week, with the dip in the beginning of the week towards the profit in the end of the week. NVIDIA did experience a really good trading week this week, and affecting its stock market performance this week. Of course, with the chip war that the United States is having with China, probably did also affect stock prices for NVIDIA, as they are one of the world's most leading producer of AI chips and computer chips and technological chips. So overall, a really good trading week for a pretty stable and a really good trading week for NVIDIA. The next stock that I'm going to talk about is Alphabet. I own 40 shares of Alphabet, and I paid for it at a price of $112.70, and its last price was $119.70. I have a profit of $280 on Alphabet, and we are going to talk about how it performed this week in the charts. Here's the chart for Alphabet, and I'll actually tell you Alphabet will start the price at the week at a price of $122.34, so just around $122. And then Alphabet will start the week on a downward slope. To start the week, this slope will go all the way down. It will go all the way down to a price below $118, and then here's when Alphabet will start to climb out of that dip. It will experience a pretty moderate profit towards the end of the week, and will end the week at a price of $119.70, resulting in around a $3 loss from the beginning of the week towards the end of the week for Alphabet. And I feel that Alphabet is not a 100% stock to buy if you are looking for a stock to buy, because I think that Alphabet overall is right now losing the AI race between the tech stocks, Microsoft, Apple, NVIDIA, and Alphabet has not shown its full AI potential in the AI race, and I think that this has caused Alphabet to be lesser used maybe compared to Microsoft Bing, which is incorporated ChatGPT with its search engine, and I don't think that Alphabet has done so well in this AI race, and so overall not a really good stock in Alphabet. And the last and final stock that I'm going to talk about is Meta Platforms, and it is my newest stock my newest stock that I just bought. I own 40 shares of Meta Platforms, and I paid for it at a price of $284.13, and its last price was $286.98. I have a $114 profit on Meta Platforms, giving it a pretty good profit for the from when I first bought it. And so overall, I think Meta is a pretty steady and good stock, and I'm going to talk about how it performed this week in the charts. Here's the chart for Meta Platforms, and I'm going to tell you that Meta will start the week at a price at actually above here. It's going to start on Monday at a price of $288.73. My apologies, the graph got cut off because it did not include Monday, but I'm going to tell you that it actually started at a price of $288.73, and Meta started the week with a downfall. I'm going to actually continue to draw that mark, but Meta started the week with a downfall, and then Meta started to climb back up. Meta started to climb back up, started to go down again, and then started to climb back up again, and with a big profit all the way to end the week from $282 all the way up to $286 to end the week at a price of $286.98. This is $287. And so overall, Meta is a really good stock that I own, and I think that Meta overall has been a pretty good tech stock overall. And recently, Meta has started to incorporate AI within its stock, and not just virtual reality. Of course, with its it's big in virtual reality, and Meta is starting to incorporate AI, which could fuel a really good and long-term profit for the tech company. But for now, that is it for Meta. And again, my apologies for the graph. Again, but a pretty good, pretty steady, a loss of a week for Meta. Thank you for watching the stock market recap of June 26th through June 30th, 2023. I hope you enjoyed this recap. I will continue posting stock market recaps weekly. Thanks.